Happy Saturday to you. Welcome to the weekend. I first want to say happy pre-Mother's Day to all my mothers, whether you are a biological mother, whether you a godmother, a stepmother, whether you a foster mother, whatever, whether you a mother, auntie, whatever you are. I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day from your girl. I am so excited. And I know somebody says she always excited. Yes. Why in the world would you live a miserable life when you only have one? I only have one life. I don't get a second chance at this thing. I do not get a second chance at life. So why would I allow the things of the world and the people of it, to make me have a miserable life? Life is vital. It is so important. And I value the life that I have. Good morning, Toya. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'm excited. Good morning, Anterica. Thank you so much for joining. Look, before I even get started, go ahead and invite someone because I just feel like something is going to be said. Good morning, Nisi. Thank you so much for joining. I feel like something is going to be said that somebody you know. It may be a friend. It may be a family member. It could be a hater. It can be a frenemy or an enemy. They need to know. So just share this out on your page, and all those, the lookers, the lurkers, and the likers, the lovers, they'll be up in there because you got some of everybody in your midst. You got people that like you, hate you. You got people that love you, don't care nothing about you. You got people that wish the best for you, don't give a care if you up or down. They don't care if you're doing good or bad. And you got some people that are super, super, super proud of you. You got a mix of it all. So my feeling about life is nothing in this world is worth my peace. Nothing and nobody. You have to make up in your mind that you have control. I have control. And that's what I tell myself. People can think I'm crazy. Good morning, Angela. Thank you so much for joining. You can think I'm crazy and uncaring, or you can think that I don't give a frying fish about nothing. That's your opinion. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. You busy worried about me. And I'm going to get to my message. You're busy worried about me and my life and what I'm doing, this, that, and the third. Boo, mind your business. You just mind your business. Because obviously what you have going on, you're not pleased with it. Because you wouldn't have time to be worried about a little wretch like me. Come on now, somebody. Go ahead and invite someone. I'm excited, y'all. I've been up really early. And this, some things, I don't know if people don't be paying attention or they just don't care. But we're going to get into that today, too. We're going to get into that today, too. I got something for you. I got something for you. Please stop inboxing me. Oh, why? I cannot be on live for all, I'm only on live. I'm on live less than an hour every day, right? I cannot be on live for 23 hours. Why is it that the hour that I go on live, you start inboxing me? Good morning, Kanetta. Good morning, Toshiba. Thank you so much for joining. But anyway, we're not going to be distracted. We're not going to be detoured. We rolling. Why are you playing with, this is what I want to know. I want to know, why do I come in here every morning messing with this hand sanitizer that I know is going to start me to coughing? I think it's just a habit. I see it and I just get to squirting and scrubbing and I just get to washing my hands with it. And when that stuff get in my nose like that, it's a problem. But anyway, share me. Go ahead and share me. We're not going to, we're going to act like we got a little sense when we got company. You know how y'all do. You know how you do when you get around certain people and you act all sedity and bougie. You get around certain people and you don't be yourself and you don't express how you feel. Come on. Soon as I get on here, a distraction comes. That's the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. But the devil is a liar. He always have been a distraction, and he wasn't even cute. Put that in the back seat. Yes, ma'am. You know, the devil has always been a distraction. I'm going to get to my message, but that's a good place to even go before I even start. You know, Angela, the devil has always, you can be single. Soon as you get in a relationship, now everybody interested in you. That ain't nothing but the devil. Because, didn't nothing change about you. You were single last week, but now, come on now, soon as the book is fire. Thank you so much, Toshiba. Share it with someone. Get a copy for someone. Mother's Day is coming up. Those are great gifts for books now. I mean, those books are great for Mother's Day, especially in the time we in. So I'm going to say what I'm going to say, y'all. Look, when I come on here, I promise you, I don't try to be funny with nobody. I don't be up in your house and on your phone. I don't be all this, that, and the third. This is just the stuff that the Lord be talking to me with, and I come on here and share it with you. And I always say, take what you can use and leave what you can't. Take the lesson and leave the pain. Don't get mad, but get delivered. So if it's something that you can use, get your mouth poked out. Stop stumping your feet. Pick up your feet and walk with it, honey. I don't care what you leave here with. I just want you to leave here with something that's going to make you change, transform, and love your doggone life. Can I be real with you? Okay, let's go ahead on. You can be single. So we're talking about distraction. We're going to get to the topic. You can be single. You can be celibate, and you can be single, and you can be by yourself, and you can not be interested. You can say you're going to do all this personal self-work, and you're going to have a closer relationship with the Lord. You're getting ready to up your prayer life, and now you're going to praise and worship at a certain time, and then here come the devil. Oh, really? Here come the devil. Oh, now the devil is want to tell you. Come on now, somebody. The devil. Good morning, Pam. Didn't see you. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining. Now the devil want to tell you, oh, he been interested in you for a long time. She want to let you know that how she been eyeing you and how you always been on their mind. If you don't go sit down somewhere. Because see, before I started trying to get myself together, before I got in this relationship, this new relationship, now you in a new relationship. Sometimes it's with a new boo. Sometimes it's new bae. Sometimes it's with a new chocolate drop sweetheart. That's my girl. Sometimes it's with one of them. But then everybody else wants you. Have you noticed that tactic? Have you got a grip on that strategy? So then you got to really think about it. Is this crazy joker really interested in me? And even when you have fell into the trap, it didn't work because they was only a distraction temporarily. They just wanted to stop what you had. And how many times in life do we allow a temporary distract us from a permanent thing that we could have had, we could have been happy with, we could have been saying this is going to be with me for a lifetime, but I'm distracted by this temporary distraction that's really not even for my good. It takes me right into my topic. I was standing in the mirror getting ready this morning. And I always, I'm thinking about, Lord, what I'm going to talk to the people about today? Lord, what is it that we're going to talk to them about today that's going to help somebody? I don't want to get on here just talking to you. A lot of y'all don't even like me. So at least if you're going to listen to something that you can use. It don't even do you no good not liking me. Come on here, just listening to me talk. That's crazy. But even not liking me, that's okay because it's not about me. You don't have to like me. Because the words that I give, they're not from me. Sometimes I throw my opinion in there. I'll tell you that. That's the truth. Sometimes Onika Shirley will put her own opinion in there. But guess what? That's just my opinion. You don't have to use nothing that I tell you. But I tell you this. If you like cheese and crackers and you going to the moon, you better take it with you. Good morning, Sasha. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning. Good morning. A relationship, a job, children, a new place to live. This cross all lines. Yes. So, my question as I was standing in the mirror said, do you have what you want? Or are you settling for what you got? And I couldn't do nothing but just laugh at the Lord, because do you have what you want? Or are you settling for what you got? And I know for people that want proper English, do you have what you want, or are you settling for what you have? No, I said got. It's not proper English, but it sure is some good talking. We know the right things to say and do. Sometimes we just do what we want to do anyway. You know how we are. But anyway. So if I'm not using proper grammar for you, you put in the correct word for you. But I'm going to talk the way I want to. Okay? All right. Moving right along. Do you have, and it was just like somebody else was talking to me. Do you have, and somebody was talking to me, yeah. Do you have what you want? I'm going to park that right there. This is a question for you to answer yourself, for yourself. Honestly, you ain't got to lie to nobody. You ain't got to be embarrassed. Ask yourself, self. Do I have what I want? You don't have no reason to lie about. Sure, right. Come on now, somebody. I like it. You don't have a reason to lie to yourself. Now, you may lie to other people. You may lie to the judge. You may lie to your boo, your bae, your sweetheart. You may lie to your boss. You may lie to your peeps, but you don't have to lie to you. Ask yourself, do you have what you want? I'm not talking about what you kind of sort of want. Do you have what you really want? Do you have what you really want? Are you living the life that you really want to live? Where you are not bothered by nobody. Baby, with you, I'm happy. Without you, I'm happy. I don't have to be married. I'm happy. I don't have to be single. You got to know that one is a whole number. If I'm with you, that's a blessing for you and me. But without you, baby, I'm still whole. This is not no message to teach you, think I'm there. This is not no message to teach you to be single. Baby, if you married, be married. If you want to be married, get married. If you single, you get yourself in a relationship that would knock you off your feet. This ain't no message to talk about she's some angry black woman, because no, boo, because the one that I got, I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship, and I've been in a relationship for 8 years. And sometimes he can get on my last nerve. But a lot of times, I like the stink out of him. Yes. Can I be honest? Okay, moving right along. All right, let's move. Let's roll. Let's talk. Ask yourself, are you really happy with what you have? Do you have what you want? Do you have what you really want? Or are you settling for what you got? Can I stop right there? That's enough for you to get off of here and for you to go and look in your corner, look around yourself and say, I'm driving a car that I don't like. I'm staying in a house in a city that I don't like. I'm with a man or a woman that I really don't like. I am on a job. I have a career path that I do not like. The fire I used to have for it don't even burn no more. The fire that I used to have, it don't have a flame. Only thing I do, I smell smoke. I'm smelling smoke. This is a time for you to reflect. And you don't even have, look, listen. When you think too long, you think wrong. Because see, when you start thinking about, well, how that good they used to be and what it used to get, I don't care what used to do what. What is it doing for you today? What is it doing for you today, coach? Come on, coach, tell them about themselves. Those are some great questions, yes. What is it doing for you today? If life yesterday is not serving you today, you better get rid of it. You better get rid of it. Good morning, Pat. Thank you so much for joining. I know better is a strong word. You don't have to do what I tell you to do. Do what you want to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. Good morning, Rico. But I'm going to tell you, you ought to do what's good for you versus doing what's not. Listen, you know, some of this stuff is just common sense, but common sense is not so common nowadays. We do what other people think we should do. We do what we think society want us to do. We do what we think our family want us to do. We don't do what we want to do. We're not doing the things that make us happy. We're doing the things that's making us comfortable. I'm uncomfortable doing some of the stuff that I want to do. Everything that I do every day, you think I want to do it. When I get up at 5:30 every morning, I'm not chirper. Baby, I make myself chirper. I put on chirper. I don't be happy when I get up and do 5:30 prayer. I get happy because I put on happy. I say, you know what? I have made a commitment. I have been doing this thing now at 5:30 in the morning since January the 2nd. I was praying, but I wasn't praying at 5:30 every morning. Good morning, Betty. Good morning, Janaea. Thank you so much for joining. You got to say, I may not feel like it. I may not want to, but I know what I want and I see what it takes. Listen, I know what I want and I see what I take. I see what it takes. I may not know every step of the way, but I don't have to know every step. I just need to see the next step. When you go up a flight of stairs, you don't have to know step 1 and step 20, because you got to get to 2 first. You got to get to 3 first. You got to get to 4 first. And I know in your youth, you may skip up 2 or 3 stairs, but I bet you as you grow up in age, you're going to start taking 1 step at a time. And some of them, you're going to take a step, stop and breathe. Some of them, you're going to take a step and stop and breathe. And some steps, you're going to stop taking altogether. Oh, y'all not going to talk to me today. It's, you know, because have you ever been around the older person and said, you know, honey, back in the day, I used to. But today, I can't do it. You got some elderly people. My grandmother, she had stopped going to different places if she knew they had steps, because she said, I can't take those steps now. She stopped going to places. But if it was a flat surface, she was gonna be there. But if it was a bunch of stairs, she said, I can't walk them steps, baby. You know, if grandma could, you know, if your muddeal could, muddeal would. But you got to know there are some steps that you can be taking now that you're not taking advantage of. You acting like you're up in age now. You acting like you're up in age. You acting up in age in your relationship. You acting up in age in your business, your career, your desires. So I'm asking you the question as your coach, as a mentor. I'm asking the question as a friend, as a sister, as a woman of God. I'm asking you the question, do you have what you really want? Or are you settling for what you have? Are you settling for what you got? Are you settling for what society say that you should have? You know, if it was up to society, no, they won't. They wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say that. They wouldn't say everybody would be healthy, skinny, and have what they want. They don't want to see you happy. And they don't want to see you healthy. They don't want to see what you want. But you know what? Most people, if we was to listen at the American Heart Association and we was to look at, you know, the ideal weight for your height, everybody would look like crackheads. Because I know the mess that they got on the chart for me, and I know I'm not but 5.5, but I know I can't wear no. If I was to be wearing some doggone, if I was to be some 160, I would look like something wrong with me. I'm good at about 200. 200, and 200 makes me look small. I don't know if it's the makeup on my body, but I don't need to be nobody. Maybe one day, but not today. I don't like it. I don't care what the charts say. But if they were to tell you what your ideal family would look like, you would have, it'll be you, a husband, it will be a woman and a man and a daughter and a son. You had 2 kids. That's your ideal family size. You had 2 little kids. So do you have what you really want? Or do you? The ideal family size is a husband and a wife and 2 children. So what do you do if you get 2 girls or 2 boys? You throw one of them back? I had 2 girls. And they mine. They may not mean nothing to you, but they mean the world to me. But I will get on their tail in a minute. I don't go fool with that foolishness. Do you have what you want? We can go day after day after day after day. We can get up and go to sleep. We can go to work. We can do our business. Or we can do nothing. But at the end of the day, are we doing all that to be what? Unhappy? A lot of us get up and do everything I just named. We're doing life unhappy. We are doing life unhappy. Good morning, James. Thank you so much for joining. A lot of people are getting up every morning doing life unhappy. You don't like the job you have. You don't like the face you get up and look in. Whoever on the other side of your bed say, I don't have that problem because ain't nobody one in my bed. Ain't nobody on the other side of my bed. So when I wake up, I love what I see. Even though I'm looking, because I ain't got no mirror that I'm looking in, I can look at the reflection from the inside out and say, girl, I'm happy with you. I am happy with you. But you're going to have to be happy. Don't be in a situation. Don't be on a job. Don't be in a business. Don't be a part of a group, or institution, or organization, or school. Don't have a membership in a place where you're sleeping with your back to it. And you don't even want it to know that you're breathing. So why in the world would you settle for a relationship like that? It's either we love each other or we don't. We like each other, or we don't. We enjoy each other or we don't. Why would you be in a relationship where you got more hell than you got happiness? Where you got more worry days than you got happy days? That you got more problems than you got solutions? Why would you stay in a situation like that to say what? Society think that you need to be with somebody. Oh, talk to me. Talk to me. Y'all talk to me today. Y'all quiet. You're quiet. You're right. My God. Come on now, somebody. Do you have what you want? Or are you just settling? You singing a song to yourself talking about you've been waiting and you ain't had this and now you just happy you got one. The devil is a lie. I'm not going to settle for what I know. You got to be grateful for every step, and you don't go from having nothing to having everything. So there is a process in your getting, but I'm not going to settle for what I want on the way. I'm not going to settle for what I want. Because see, if you stop with what you don't want, a lot of you stay there. You stay there. You'll say, you'll put up in your mind, well, I'm just going to take this. And then when something better come along, why not save till you get what's better and what you want? This is what the last, not this last car. It was the car before this one that I have, before I got this Audi. And I've had this Audi for 3 years. And I don't even drive it. Y'all drive my little van. I know this is what I need. The devil is messing with my internet. Amen. That's all distraction. He's a distraction, but he can sit his ugly self down. Him, his mama, his kids, and his friends. But when I had on my vision board, I had a Toyota. I don't even know why I had a Toyota. I hadn't never had no Toyota and all this and that. Exactly. You go through a lot on a daily basis. Yes, you do. So I had a Toyota on my vision board, a Toyota Camry, but it was Pacific. I had a Pacific Toyota a Toyota Camry on my vision board. Now, mind you, I hadn't looked up no Toyota. I hadn't seen no Toyota I wanted. Nobody had no Toyota that I was in love with. None. I don't even know where a Toyota came from. I had been driving SUVs. I had had a brand new Nissan Armada. I had had two GMC Envoys, a gray one and a black one. So I was driving SUVs, and so then I put this Toyota Camry on my car. So I go to the lot. I already knew what was on the board. I knew what was in my mind. I knew what I wanted. And you know how they do when they get to and my credit wasn't all that good at the time. My credit wasn't good, but I had money. Listen, I had the money. So I gets over there. And where I had already told them when I got there, you know how they put you in this little room and they trying to check with this creditor. They trying to see if this person gonna finance you. This been several years ago now. Maybe 6, 7, been a little bit longer than that. Anyway, however long it's been, I'm finna get to the point. So, they didn't put me in no room because I'm finna tell you why. I called them when I knew what I wanted, and I wanted it. I said, look, I gave my information over the phone. This how you do when you know you balling. And I ain't talking about balling because you know you important. I ain't nobody. I'm nobody, but I know what I want, and I don't have to settle for what you give me. Boom. But listen, so I called the car lot, and I said, look, what all information do you need to start looking for me a car, to give me a car? I said, because I'm going to give you this information. This is how crazy I am. This is how crazy I am without good credit. But I had a little money, but it wasn't for them to know, because this is what I told them. I don't have no lot of money to pay down. My credit is all right, but it ain't great. And I don't have time to come over there and sit in your establishment all day long. You know what y'all do. You either gonna give them the car or you not. Good morning, Demetria. Thank you so much for joining. So I gave the person all of my information over the phone. So they thought they were gonna play games with me when I got over there. I don't have time for games. I went over there with an attitude. I went over there like I had an 850 credit score and I had all the money in the world. But see, I didn't have none of that. But what I did have, I had faith. What I did have, I had fire. What I did have, I had a desire. And you wasn't gonna tell me what I was gonna have. I wasn't gonna settle for what you wanted to give me, because I went to get what I went to get. So, fast forward. I get over there, and they whispering in the back room, and I said, but ma'am, I said, I don't have time to sit nowhere. That's why I gave you my information on the phone. This was on a Tuesday. I would never forget that. My kids was at the Boys and Girls Club, and they closed at a certain time, and I had to be at church at 6 o'clock. This how crazy I am, and I'm still crazy. And that was back then. I'm even more crazier now. Believe that. So listen, so I go over there, and they was like, well, Miss Shirley, we trying to see this and that. You know, they in the back room, they whispering. They want to say, they don't want to lose. I said, can you help me or not? Can you? And I had a car. Ain't like I didn't have no car. I had a car when I went over there. Can you help me or not? So when they first come out with some old plan, I mean, when, you know, they started figuring numbers. Well, Miss Shirley, your credit score is this, that, and the third, but you got the money. You got the income. I know what I got. I know what I had when I came over here. Can you help me with the car now? Because I don't have time. I got to go get my kids, and I got to be at church at 6 o'clock for rehearsal and Bible band. So, and then it was a 30-minute drive away from where I was. So these people, they didn't even have Adobe on their computer. So the first car, let me say this. They showed me 2 cars. The first car, it was some plain white Toyota, just looked like some crap, right? They was like, they said, they pulled it out for me to drive it. I said, there's no point in me driving it. I'm not going to like how I drive, because I don't even like how it look. I'm not finna drive that. I am not going to drive that. So I don't care how it drives, because I don't like how it look. And this is my point to you. I am not leaving this lot with something that I don't like, that I gotta pay for. So I am not staying in a house with someone that I do not like, that I gotta live with, see every day. I ain't doing it. So they're like, well, then after I didn't settle for what they brought out the first time, thinking I was just gonna say, oh yeah, new car. No, boo. I want one that don't have no miles, just a mile. If it's a mile from the back of your lot to the front of you bringing it to me, I want one with 0 miles on it. And I want one that's bumping. Baby, my car was fully loaded, and you didn't know what color the car was. Some days it looked black, some days it looked blue, some days it looked green. The car was the car was my dream, the dream car that I had on my vision board. And like 2 years later, my son said, Mama, that car on that vision board, that's the same car on the driveway. I said, you thought I didn't know that? That wasn't a surprise to me. But you got to visualize what you want and stop settling for what somebody want to give you, because people will give you anything. They'll feed you anything. They will give you anything, because you have put in your mind that you can't have it because you ain't got the credit score. You don't have the education. You don't have the support. You don't have the clique. You don't have the group. I don't have a certification. I don't have the experience. Stop telling yourself what you don't have and work with what you got. Do you have what you really want? Or are you settling? I'm not settling for a relationship, and I got scars from here. And I probably got some more somewhere. I got scars. I got one right there. I got scars everywhere. I don't care who you think you are. I'm not going to settle for you because you feel like I got a scar. Baby, these scars are healed. They don't hurt me to touch them. So I don't have to be in no relationship with you because I'm lonely. I don't have to be in a relationship with you because I'm bored. I got options. And until I get what I want, I doing to nobody. You hear me? You better watch it. Don't get so wrapped up in your situation and your circumstance that you start saying, okay, I'll do it. And you going on signing on the line. Okay, I'll do it. Good morning, Lewis. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I'll go ahead and try this business. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this job. Is that the job you want that you're going to complain about every day when it's time for you to go? Oh, they ain't give me no off days. Now I got to work at night. They put me on mid shift. I'm on morning shift. Now I'm working with people I don't like. Don't take something that you know you don't want. If you don't feel easy about it, and if you haven't been led by the Spirit, leave it alone. A lot of things we're not happy with. A lot of things we're not happy with because they're not God. They're not of God. God ain't told you to get that man. God ain't told you to settle with that woman. God ain't told you to stay in that city. God didn't tell you to stay in that house. God didn't tell you to start that business. He didn't tell you to start that job. The stuff he told you to start, the stuff he told you to start, you didn't want it. You didn't want it. You didn't want that. We don't want that because he seems too nice. We don't want that. We want something that got a little gangster in it. We want somebody that's a little feisty. We want somebody that's a little crazy. We want somebody want to turn up. I need you to turn down, baby. I need you to get somewhere and sit down for me to get myself together. And if you really want me, don't pursue me when I'm weak. I don't need you trying to talk to me when I'm vulnerable. I don't need you trying to make a fool out of me when I'm sick. When you telling me that I'm the only one that I'm what you need, and you're not gonna make it without. I don't need you talking stupid foolishness to me when I'm already going through. That's where you get caught up at. You get caught up. Good morning, Yvonne. Thank you so much for joining. You get caught up when you're vulnerable, when you're lonely, when you're hurting, when they think that they can hang a fruit over your head. Baby, you can drop it on me because I don't know a fruit that's so heavy that it's gonna kill me. Y'all not gonna talk to me. Stop letting people hang stuff over your head, telling you ain't gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing without them. Baby, they holding you back. You will have more and you can do more. You get what you want and stop settling for what somebody want to see you with. Oh, y'all not gonna talk to me? Get this white carpet out of my face. I don't want it. I done had a white carpet before. I had a white somebody. It was nice. It was all sporty. It was pretty. I don't know what it is, but what it was. But we don't have to settle. We do not have to settle. I don't care what grade level you completed. I don't care if you don't have a day of college. I don't care about you not having a degree. I don't care about you being single. I don't care. I do not care what experience you have. You still got options. You ain't got to settle for no joker where you thinking, well, ain't nobody going to want you but me. Well, boo, the Lord want me. Bye. Don't you fall for the okie doke. See, a lot of times, and I know people look at me a little crazy. They do. Because, see, I'm not finna lick and kiss, and I'm not finna settle and fall. I am not just finna get in a place that I don't want to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have options. I have options. And when you think I don't have no other choice, so I guess. But every day, you hate you in it. Every day, you hate you on that job. Every day, you hate that you didn't start the business. I would not live a life of regret. The only thing I'm going to regret that I didn't do more, that I didn't try more, that I didn't experience more, that I didn't see more. I'm going to try everything I want. I may not try it twice, but you best to believe I will put my foot in it. I will put my hand in it. I'll put my money in it. I will put my stuff in it. Don't fall for the okie doke. Get up out your own head and stop telling yourself you got to. I got to do this. I got to do this because they going to be that. I don't care what you think. You think what you want to think. Those are your thoughts. Your thoughts have nothing to do with me. You living your life on what somebody else thinking and what somebody else saying. That's crazy. And I know a lot of us do it. I'm not talking about you, but can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? You have been hindering yourself from the life of your dream. You want to do some of the craziest stuff. Last night, I was answering one of the questions. I was answering a question with my coach because we had a coaching session last night. I'm talking about my coach. My coach was coaching me. I had a question, and she just had to look up because I just started laughing. I'm like, this right here is funny. But then when I thought about, I could be real, I can be authentic. I can answer that question raw and unseasoned. And the question, it asked something so off the wall, but it was so real. It said, what if you can do X, Y, Z? And I'm not going to tell you what the question is, but it wanted to know, what if you can do this and that and nobody had to know about it? What would you do? Why would you settle for someone that you don't want and nobody never in the whole entire world would not know about it? But you said, well, I just, I'll just give me $5. I want enough money that I don't even know the numbers, how to call it. That's how much I want. And somebody can say that's greedy. But see, the more I have, the more I can help. The more I give, the more I get, the more I can give. See, some of you just settling because you're trying to get your light bill paid. So you just stop that, oh, well, I just need enough to get my light bill paid. No, I need to be able to pay my light bill and be able to pay light bills for people all around the world. I need to be able to buy food in my house and be able to feed people all around the world. I need to be able to feed more kids. I need to be able to help more orphans. I need to be able to help more widows. I need to be able to help more people. And when I have more, I can do more. But when I only have enough for me and my three, I can't do nothing. So what are you asking for? You're not even asking for enough. What if, you know how sometimes you have a dream? Good morning, Shanda. Thank you so much for joining. Sometimes you have the option to have whatever you want and you will settle for a little bit. Sometimes you have, if you can have whatever you want, but your mind would limit you because you think that you got a limit. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You won't even dream big. You won't even imagine big. You won't even vision big because you have been conditioned to think that you can only have a certain thing. You can only have a certain amount. They tell us our portion size on our food that we don't go on. But why is it that we want to give ourselves portion sizes with life? I don't want no portion size. I eat more than I'm supposed to eat in my natural food. So why am I going to put myself on a spiritual diet? Oh, y'all not going to talk to me. I'm not going to put myself on a spiritual diet when I have the opportunity to have whatever it is that I want. I don't have to settle for this little bit. I can have more and more. Good morning, Rachel. Thank you so much for joining. And more and more and more. Visualize what you want. Talk about what you want. Speak on what you want. Write about what you want. When you think about what you want and when you say what you want, but baby, when you write it down, you activate you activate both sides of your brain. You're going to have to put that thing into action. You're going to have to talk about it. You're going to have to write it out and you're going to have to believe it. You believe it and you can receive it. You do not have to settle for what the status quo say. You don't have to be just another number. You don't have to just be another name. You don't have to have just another job. You don't have to, come on now somebody, when you speak over yourself, when you speak to yourself, it will go. You're nothing but energy. The energy that you put out, that's the energy that you're going to get back. So that's why when you're dragging and you're saying that, if it ain't one thing from another, or if it ain't one thing but another, guess what? That's the energy you putting out. So another thing got to come to you. Watch what you say. I'm not settling. You can call me crazy while you being lazy. You can call me loud while you're not speaking up for what you want. You can say, this girl is something else. Yes, I am. I would not settle in life. I would live the life that I want. When I get old and get in a rocking chair and playing with my great grandbabies and trying to still pet with all those that I love around me, I can say I live the life that I desire. I live the life of my dream. I don't care about you talking about me talking loud. I don't care about you thinking whatever you thinking. I don't care about you saying what you saying, because boo, I'm happy. Happy being me. I don't have to be nothing more. I don't have to be nothing less. I don't have to be brighter. I don't have to be quieter. I don't have to be taller. I don't have to be another nothing. Good morning, Marsha. Thank you so much for joining. Happy. So are you settling for what you have, or do you really have what you want? Come on now, Toshiba. Yeah. What are you telling yourself? What words are you speaking over yourself? It is time. You telling yourself what you can't afford. You can't afford it because you're not obtaining the things that you could. There is no lack in resources nowhere around you. There's no lack of money, no education. There's no lack of experience. It's just that your awareness have not made you have not become aware of the things around you. Do you know out of all, I don't see a tree saying, some of my leaves fell off. Some of my leaves fell off. We will cry when a few people fall off. Let them fall off. They ain't going to be missed. They'll be all right. No scarcity in God. Crazy versus lazy. Come on now, somebody. People do not like to see that. Have what you want versus settling. Look around it. Just go outside. Go outside. I'm sitting out here and I'm looking all around me. There's trees all around me. I don't see now one of them trees. Some of them is missing some branches. Some of them leaves that they had are not there no more. I don't see them trees. I don't see nothing coming out of them trees that look like tears. I don't see them trees look like they gonna stop living. Because see, all of them that's still attached to the tree, they green. Now, when I ride around town on all these branches that they hadn't picked up, they the one crying because they done died. They in a pile somewhere, they have died. They ain't even crying, they just gone. They gone. But I don't see these trees whining and crying that those leaves, they fell, those leaves and the limbs and the branches, they fell off. I ain't gonna grow no more, I'm just gonna sit here and die. No. When people fall out of my life, I'm going to wish you well. But baby, I'm going to keep it moving. Mending them missing pieces. Sometimes when you have some space, good morning, Sonny, thank you so much for joining. When you have space for growth, sometimes you got some stuff that's in your way. With roses are pretty. They can be beautiful, but they can be hurtful. You touch one of them in the wrong place and you stick your finger. But sometimes you have to prune some of your roses so that some of the good ones got to go for the better ones to grow even bigger. So they can get, because when you're trying to divide the nourishment and the nurturing, you're trying to divide yourself, you're spreading yourself so thin, and you're trying to be a part of every group, and you're thinking, and even this morning when I was laying there, I said, sometimes we so focused on the dollar that we cannot get the 10 in our mind, the 100, the 1,000, the 10,000, the 100,000, the million. You're still looking at the dollar. Get your mind off the dollar and look in a bigger way. Look at a bigger picture. Y'all are something. Ask yourself, why are you where you are? Why am I in this situation? And if we be honest, nobody's stopping us from being all we want to be but us. We can have pity parties with ourselves. We can blame everybody. I don't care what my childhood was like. I don't care what my early adulthood was like. I don't care about my first job or the first business endeavor that I tried. I can say, well, I tried a business and it didn't work. I can stay right there. I can stay right there. I can talk about my mama, how I was raised. I can talk about my daddy. I can talk about my grandma. I can talk about my sisters and brothers. I can talk about my first boss, my first business, my first boo, first bae. I can talk about the first time I had sex. I can talk about anything crazy. But you know what? If that is not serving me today, the first time I had sex is not going to make me enjoy the one that I have sex with the next time, whenever that's going to be. And I know that's too much for somebody because y'all are secretive and you're liars. I'm just me and real. I'm a realist. That's why a lot of people don't like me, because I don't do fake. I don't do fake and I'm not fake. I'm not. But you have to really evaluate what you want. Stop settling because you figure, well, I can't do no better. Right now, this is all available. Nobody else is hiring. Nobody is giving me an opportunity. Nobody is giving me a chance. I don't care if nobody is hiring. Create a job. I don't care if people don't believe in you. Believe in yourself. They may not invite you. You create the platform and then you invite other people. You be the change that you want to see. You give the opportunity that you want to have. You can give your way into the next level. Good morning, Elder Anderson. Thank you so much for joining. You can give your way into the next level. If you want to go to the next level, give. Watch. You give. There is a law of receiving. And see, a lot of you listen. A lot of y'all, you got this mindset that, I help people, but I have a problem in receiving. But you stopping somebody else's blessing because they're trying to give into you and you won't accept it. You won't accept it. So you got to stop with this crazy mindset that everybody got a string tied to everything. Everybody have a string tied to everything that they do for you. You got to think about how you think. And you think about why you give. You think like that because you know how you really think. People may not see it because when you give it, you smiling. But in the back of your head, you looking for something in return from that person. And you wrong. And you think that everybody think like you. You think that everybody think like you. You know what you be thinking when you do stuff. I'm doing this, but I really don't want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get this, but I really don't want to give it. I'm going to support it, but I don't want to support. So you thinking, because you know the thoughts that you have, it's like a cheater. You know the cheater that's cheating will accuse the innocent person that's not cheating when they know they the person that's cheating. Because they know how they playing you. They know how they coming and looking up in your face telling you they love you when they just slept with somebody. They know how they talking to you on the phone. They talking to you on the phone and they got somebody else laying on the other side. So they think since they didn't got away with it, they feel like since they have gotten away with it with you, that is what you doing. Do you know a slick person? They're trying to see what you know about their situation. Y'all ain't new to this. You got to be true to this. Stop acting like you nonchalant and you don't have no game and no school and nothing but school what they taught you. We got street sense. We may not act like we got none, but you got it. You got life sense. The stuff that they teaching you in school, you ain't even using it. Me neither. Because some of the stuff, they don't have the right curriculum. Their curriculum is not lined up with life. But people think the way they think because they know that's the way they think. So that's why you thinking everybody think like you. I don't want to help them. You know why she asking me for no doggone, I ain't buying nothing. I'm not going to do this. Some of y'all will do stuff out of guilt. Well, since everybody else giving, I guess I'm going to. You could have kept it. Can I be honest with you? If you giving with a mind and a mouth like that, you could have kept it because you ain't blessed. He said he like a cheerful giver, not the one that give grudgingly. He wants you to give cheerfully so you can receive cheerfully. But what we do, we go with the status quo. We do what everybody else is doing. I don't care about standing out. I don't care about you. And I ain't standing out because I want to be seen. I'm unique and be seen in my own way and own rights anyway. Can't nobody be Coach O like Coach O. Can't nobody be Onika Shirley like Onika Shirley. Can't nobody be Dr. O like Dr. O be Dr. O. You can be who you are, but you can't be me. Because I'm not even the same every day. You couldn't mock this person. I'm always a good person. I'm always a loving person. I'm always a caring person. But you don't know what you might get from me tomorrow. And that's not to say that I'm changing and I'm wishy-washy. I'm not a wishy-washy. One thing I can tell you you're going to get from me every day is real. You're going to get real from me. I'm not a faker. I am not a faker. I don't play along just to get along. If you done got on my nerves, I'm going to tell you. I will tell you. I don't have a problem in telling you. Leave me alone. I'm not going to wait. I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to say nothing. If you done got on my nerves, you gonna know it. Because first of all, I can't even hide it on my face. I don't try. That's not something I practice. Some of y'all have practiced being fakers, and it starts from your facial expressions. I'm gonna look at you crazy when you done got on my nerves. And then I tell you. Because if I don't, I am allowing you to run me, and then I'm miserable, and you still around here smiling and happy. And I'm miserable. So I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I'm done with it. I'm not holding no grudge with you. I ain't mad at you. We can talk right after I say what I gotta say. But I'm gonna let you know you better get off of me. You need to leave me alone. You're not gonna keep on stepping on my toe, and I supposed to just act like it ain't hurting. It ain't hurting. You hurting my toe. Get off of me. That's me. So I am what you see is what you get. And if you don't like that, boo bye. But I would rather for somebody to be honest with me, to be raw and unseasoned. It's just like, back in the day, and I'm going to say this, and this may step on some people's toes. Even if you going to get in a relationship, you ain't got to lie to me to kick it. You let me make a decision. You ain't got to, well, we together, but, it ain't working out. I ain't got to hear all that. If we gonna talk, that's all that other stuff, that's your problem to be worried about, not mine. Stop lying to kick it. Can I be honest? Stop lying to kick it. Say what you want, get what you want, do what you want, and stop settling for what people want to give you. I don't need you trying to trick me in no situation. You tell me what you working with, and I can tell you if I can work with it. Tell me what you're working with, and I can tell you if I can work with it. And if it ain't something that I want to work with, I just tell you, boo, go on about your business. I ain't with that. I don't need you lying to me. I ain't happy and all this and that. I don't care what you is. Because first of all, if you're in a relationship and you was happy, you wouldn't be talking to other people. And it's not all the time that you're not happy, but maybe there's some things that's lacking. Maybe there's some other things you're seeking. I don't know what you got going on. But at the end of the day, you ain't got a lot to kick it. You ain't got a lot to kick it. And I know for some of y'all super saved folks, you probably, oh my God, come on back down here to earth. Because some of y'all is so holy that you are no earthly good, and you can't be a real person outside. You can't be real. And you living this fake life that's getting you nowhere. You living this life that you have settled, and you have lived the life of regrets, and you're talking about the saints anyway. Be open, be honest, be set free, be delivered, and live the life of your dream. You're not going to live the life of your dream without God anyway. You can't do nothing apart from God. You're going to be like those trees that's sitting on the side of the road with nothing to pour from. No water, no nourishment, no love. You just out there dying and chilling. I can't live life without God. God know who I am. When God called me to do what he called me to do, it may not be what you think. It may not be the way you want it. I may not be nothing to you, but I'm everything to him. He knew who I was. He knew who I was. He knew what I had did, what I was doing, and all this different sorts of type of stuff. But you come, yeah, you don't know shit. He knew me, and he know you too. He know you. So stop having this stuff in your mind that you got to be perfect for people. You got to be perfect for people that's imperfect. You don't have to be perfect for imperfect people. You trying to be perfect for people that got problems. They got problems just like you got problems. They trying to figure this thing called life out just like you are. But you saying I got to do what they want me to do. I'm trying to please this and this. Boo bye. Because why are you trying to please everybody and you trying to do everything that they want you to do? It still ain't right. Do you know people that complain all the time? You can't never do nothing right. You can never do nothing right for people that you cannot please because they always got a problem. If they don't have a problem with this, they got a problem with that. If they ain't got a problem with your hair, they got a problem with your clothes. If they ain't got a problem with your car, they got a problem with your house. If they ain't got a problem with your looks, they got a problem with your color. Oh, you're too dark. And you're too loud, and you got too many kids. You ain't got enough kids. Do you know when women pick on women about children, you need to have that baby? When you got one child, you need to have that baby somebody to play with. That baby that baby needs somebody to play with. Then you have one. When you start having too many, then she needs to slow down. She got too many kids. If you're married, you need to be single. If you're single, you need to be married. If you're up, you need to be down. If you're down, you need to be up. Come on now, somebody. You got people always got something to say. So why will you settle with what they got going on versus what you want? What you want? They always had something to say. They worry about your relationship. They worry about your house. Come on now. You speaking to my soul, coach. Come on now. They worry about where you live. They worry about what you eat, how you dress, what you wear. They worry about how you have your hair. They worry about everything about you. Boo, worry about you. Because I promise you, when you spend your time on your life and getting yourself together, you ain't got time to be worried about nobody else. I don't care how many kids you have. They ain't in my house. You can have 0 if you choose to. You can have 50 if you want to. If the Lord bless you with them, if he make you fruitful enough to have them and you can take care of them, by all means, baby, be happy. Have your happy family. You can have a Brady Bunch if you want. I don't care what you do. If I got something that I need to do, I'm going to do what I need to do, but I am not going to mind your business more than I mind mine. I mind my business first. A lot of stuff, you know about that. I don't know nothing about that. Where I'm going to get it from? Because if it ain't between work and my house, I think I better send you an offering today. You better get it on Cash App, Pastor. Get it on Cash App, because I'm telling you, people don't like the truth. People do not like the truth. We live this fake life, but ain't nobody mad but the devil. God like the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. Pass the plate. Come on now, somebody. Cash App me. That's a Cash App. Drop the mic moment. We got to get out of this thing that we're playing games with ourselves. You know, we're losing all these people to COVID-19. We worrying about me. You worried about the wrong thing. They need to find them something else worried. Look, this is not even to put ourselves down. Get you something better to worry about. But that lets you know, do you know people like you so much that they don't like themselves? Because I'm not going to worry about you more than I worry about me, because I think I'm more important. I'm just saying. I know y'all got this little thing. Y'all have an acronym for everything. Joy, Jesus, others, and yourself. The devil is a lie. It's Jesus, me, and then you. Make sure you send me your Cash App. Let me put my Cash App right here. Let me put this. I'm finna put my Cash App right here. Because look, let me put this Cash App. I'm finna put it right here. Cash App. Action speaks. Action speaks. Look, stop having this thing. We got these cliches, Jesus, others, and you do for others, but you can't help other people breathe and you dead. You can't help other people live and you dead. You can't help other people when you can't help yourself. So why is it that you're going to put the joy in somebody else's life when your life is dying? You're going to put the joy in somebody else's marriage and your marriage is dying. You're going to put the joy in somebody else's business and your business is dying. You're going to put the joy in somebody else's house and your house is dying. You're going to have to put Jesus first, yourself, and then when you have Jesus, yourself, and others, when you put Jesus and yourself and then you help others, then you got yourself something. But I can't help you when I can't help me. I told my Empowering 8 sisters, you may lose somebody, but if you found yourself, baby, you won. You won. You may lose people, but when you find yourself, you have won. We won again. Victory. Victory. I actually teach that to my son. He says he loved God, himself, and then me and others. No, honey, that's right. You got to know. You got to know. There's order. You got to put stuff in order, and it have to be in right order. Don't put other people before you. And I know, and women, y'all guilty. I give everybody else. Thank you so much. God bless you, man of God. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. A lot of times we said, I would go to bat for my kids. Some of us got some crazy kids that's doing all type of stuff, and you're going to lose the life that God gave you for a person that don't appreciate life? That don't make sense to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense to me. You need to give to yourself so you can be better at giving to other people. You can't be unlearned trying to teach nobody nothing. Do you know I spend so much time learning? My mama say I'm crazy. I sit in my car for hours because one, I'm at home, but I don't want to just sit in the house. I'm not going to just sit in the house looking at four walls. That's limited. You in a box. You can sit in a box. Good morning, Eva. Thank you so much for joining. You can sit in a box and get nowhere. But see, when I'm sitting out here in my car, I can smell fresh air. I'm sitting in my car. I can look in the sky. I can look at the trees. I can hear the birds. My imagination can go just wow and on a rampant. Because I'm telling you, when COVID-19 is lifted, you ain't going to recognize me. I'm not going to look the same. You may see me the same in the physical. You may see me in the same in the physical, but Onika is not. God bless you, woman. God bless you. God bless everybody that's sending cash out. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I promise you, I don't do it for that. I promise you. But you got to learn how to receive. I was one person that I didn't want nobody to give me nothing. Because I said, this is the attitude that I used to have. The worst place that we want to be is in the hand of other people. So I would rather be the giver than to be the receiver, because I figured, no. But I had to learn to receive. One, you cutting off somebody else's blessings for giving, for sowing if you stopping them from sowing their seeds, you are not letting them be blessed. But if you giving, that's reciprocity. You give and you receive. And I come on here and I really do pour my heart out. I come over here and I will come on here and teach you what I got. I don't have no secrets in life. If I know it, I would give it to you. If I know it, I would tell it to you. But when I tell you I spend thousands investing in myself, I do. I told you, my coach that I hired last month, I put it on a credit card. Now, could I have paid for it in full? Yes. But let me tell you how coach think. It makes no sense and sometimes we will make crazy investments at the wrong time in the midst of a problem. Listen, why would I go and spend cash to pay for coaching sessions that'll be over time? Listen to me. Listen. To be over time, and if an emergency come up, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the midst of COVID-19. Some stuff is changing. You got to feed kids more. They in the house. They're using more lights. They're using more water. Look, y'all, I'm going to show you this mess. I hope I didn't throw it away. Let me show you something. Listen, let me show you something. Now, if you stay, I hope I didn't throw it away. Y'all, hold up. Wait a minute. Listen, I got to find it. I want to show you something. Now, and if you stay around town, you will already know. If you stay around town, you will know when I get this out. Oh, please, I want to show it to the people. I got to find it. Wait a minute. I hope I didn't throw it away. Y'all be patient with me. Good morning, Rita. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, wow. I cannot find it. I wanted to show you that I'm not telling a story, but y'all know I'm not. I don't lie. I just don't have time for that. I don't have the time for it. But anyway, and I know I'll find it as soon as I get off of here. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, hold on. Just give me 1 second. I had put some stuff in this bag. Hold on 1 second. I want to show you something. But anyway, this was my point. Why would I put several $1,000 investment? Why would I spend that in cash? My credit is good enough, so I had enough on I can do what I need to do. And even if it's a payment arrangement, if you got a coach that'll make a payment arrangement with you, baby, you better make a payment arrangement. But look, when you make payment arrangement, make sure you pay your bills. Don't make the first payment and then talk about something. Well, that ain't important now. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start something and don't finish. But look, and I know I got a picture of it because I was going to post it on Facebook. So if I can't find it at this moment. Wait a minute. Nope. I can't find it at this moment, but I took a picture of it the day I got it because I was going to put it on Facebook and I was going to ask y'all, what kind of crap is this? But anyway, this is my point. Why would I make a couple $1,000 investment in anything during a pandemic? Not to say not to make the investment. You still make it, but you don't use your cash flow because you may need your cash for something else. And even the same thing, I could have paid for something else on a credit card. I could. I use a credit card. This is how you build credit. Don't think that all credit cards are not bad. You use credit cards for your advantage, okay? Use them for your advantage. But I received the other day before yesterday, I believe it was, and I can't show it to you, but I have a picture. I'm gonna put it down here. You'll see. You'll see. I'm not telling the story. I got a water bill, and right now we got to boil water. You can't even use water at full capacity. I had to buy water for my kids to be able to drink water. Listen, I got a water bill of $245 for 1 month. If you stay in West Hollywood, you know water bills don't double here. They do on the 15th. They cutting you off on the 24th, I believe. So it's not 2 months worth of bill. Why do I got a $245 water bill? But you know what? My sister asked me yesterday. She said, "Did you call them?" I said, "No." And I checked everything around the house. I don't have no leaks, no water running anywhere. I'm thinking, no, I didn't call them. But this is my point. If I would have took if we make decisions and take cash, I'm going to pay for this cash. Sometimes it's good to use credit. Businesses, they use credit when they need to use credit because you need to make sure your cash flow is still flowing. You don't want your cash flow to get stopped up. But don't settle and say, well, I can't afford it. Figure out an alternative. How can you? Do you make payment arrangement? Can I make a down payment? Can I pay for the first month of coaching and then pay on a monthly basis? And my word is my bond. But don't get in no coaching program and you know you're supposed to pay on the 5th and then you don't pay it. Don't get in a program and you know you're supposed to pay this, that, and the 3rd and you don't pay it no more. And you think that, oh, it was just this and that's not important. You know what? As long as you haven't paid it, you still owe that person. So you indebted to a person that you know you hadn't paid. Don't do that. Because 1, it makes you look like a liar. And 2, you may think that you have gotten over on them, but God sees you. God sees you. And I don't care what kind of arrangement that you have made with somebody. Pay your doggone bills. Don't think that because they're not hounding you and running you down and figuring, now you owe me. It's all good. Because one thing about it, when you don't do the right things don't follow you. And you be trying to figure out why in the world is all hell breaking loose. And you can't mess with certain people that belongs to God. A lot of times we'll use that scripture and say, touch not my anointing. You ain't even got to go that far. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And when we act like we didn't forgot or we didn't know what the deal was and all this and that, nobody that I have ever worked with in this space can say, Onika owe them nothing. But the point that I said to say all that I said to say this, I invest in me, boo. Because see, I know what I'm going to do. I know that when I put time and investment in me, now I always say, if you ain't putting nothing in it, you ain't going to get nothing out of it. But that's not the people's fault. Do you think I got cable with Suddenlink? They do not give me a break. Well, I don't have cable. I have internet with Suddenlink. But a lot of times, my Wi-Fi on my phone is off. I use it because I have unlimited Wi-Fi on my phone. But do you think Suddenlink said, well, I'm going to give you a break on your internet because you're not using it? They don't give a frying fish if I don't use it. My bill is still my bill. And it's the same thing with bills you have made. It's not the person's fault that you're not putting in the time to get nothing out of it. If you owe it, you still owe it. You can walk away. You can not talk to them. You can act like you can put some bridge in between y'all and act like they done did something to you. You know how y'all do. You owe people and you start getting the attitude. If you owe somebody, just pay the doggone money. If you owe a bill, pay your bill. Make the arrangements. Good morning. And do what you got to do. But look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I ain't trying to step on your toes. I'm just trying to give you some real nuggets. But this is what I tell you. I invest in myself. I read. All right. I done came out here because I know once I come out here, I wasn't going right back in the house. I'm finna go get the kids some breakfast, go get me some coffee and everything. But I got all my stuff out here. I'm gonna sit out here and baby, I'm finna work. I'm going to sit out here and work. You sitting there talking about you ain't got nothing to do with this weekend, this Mother's Day weekend. I'm a mother every day. I had one of my coaching clients. She said, well, tomorrow Mother's Day, I ain't gonna be doing nothing all day for no Mother's Day. Come be up in this house. My son said he was gonna take me out to eat, but he ain't taking me out to eat because I'm not gonna go sit in these people's restaurant. Now he can still do what he gonna do. He can do what he want. If he want to buy me something, give me the money. I can go pick it up, and I still can eat what you gonna buy. But I am not gonna sit in nobody's restaurant. Don't you be crazy because they open it. They can open up what they want. They're not opening up for you and your health. They opening up for the wealth of their pocket. So don't start flocking up in these people's establishment because they open up these doors. Until I know what is going on with this pandemic and corona, I'm not going to sit up in there. My little hair going to be popping up. I'm going to get in here tonight and do my own feet, and I'm going to be happy. But I don't want to be happy for a day and dead tomorrow. I don't want to be happy for a day and sick tomorrow. I don't want to be full for a meal and sick tonight. I'm not going in your place right now. I'm going to wait and see what this thing going to do. So, look, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Happy pre-Mother's Day to everybody. You know we coming up. Use some common sense and stay at home. But you know what, nieces? Common sense ain't so common today. We can talk about some norm. The norm is dysfunction, and that's what everybody trying to get back to. I'm not going back to nothing that I left. I don't want no old relationship, baby. You made and changed, but you didn't change for me. You may be better, but you didn't got better for somebody else. Cause if it didn't work the first time, we ain't finna do no round two. Give me something new, boo. I want something new. When I first got my little house, I didn't like Roman says, I was bougie when I was 16. And I wasn't really bougie, but I'm like, I don't want no, I'm not going shopping no Roman said. I want some new stuff. And there's nothing wrong with it. People find great stuff. I have a sister, she used to find some good stuff. I don't have the patience to look through somebody else's junk. I don't have the patience. I want what I want, and what you had may not be it. If you got something that's similar to mine, that just may be a coincidence. But I ain't looking at you talking about, I sure want what she got. Where you get that from? I hate for people to ask me where I get a dress from. I'm not going to tell you. I don't want you looking like me talking about we know twins. We ain't finna be twinning. I don't want you looking like me. I'm sorry. And it's not, I tell people, I will tell people where we get dressed from, but only because I know you ain't going to be. If you up in Tokyo, I know we ain't going to be in the same place. I don't want to walk up in no room and you got on, I'm thinking I'm up in here unique and fly, and we walk up in here and we got on the same stuff. That's when I pay more for my stuff, because I know some of y'all are not willing to make that investment in yourself, because you figure that's too high. I ain't going to pay that now. I pay about $50 for this now, but I ain't going to pay that. And you wonder why your return is so low. You're not going to get out more than you put in. When you put more in, your chances are, and when you used to gamble, you can't go play your, they start playing the penny machine. They start doing the penny machine. You can't play no doggone penny and think you gonna win. You gonna win no big jackpot. Your whole jackpot, you may be got everything that's up on there to win, and you got $50 or $200. Boo, you better play the max if you gonna play some. But we don't gamble today, right? We over that, right? We over that. So I don't want you to leave here saying, coach talking about cheating, and coach talking about gambling, and coach talking about this. No, you gonna have to do what's in alignment with the word. We talking truth. And when I come on here and talk about stuff that you dealing with, it does me no good to talk about stuff that you ain't got no problem with. If you got problem with ladies and babies, and you got problems with this and that, and you got problem with that, and the third, that's what we need to be working on. We don't need to be working on. I'm delivered too, Niecy. We don't need to be working on something you ain't got a problem with. Why we got to talk about losing weight when you know you trying to gain weight? Why we got to talk about doing this and that when you already doing this and that? And I'm going to say this. I thank you, Holy Spirit. Why is it when somebody approach you with something that they know you need, that you already working on it? Stop lying to yourself. Can we talk about that for a few minutes? I was getting ready to go. I was just about to go. Y'all was about to get off without this one. How is it that you see this person need help in this area, and they need to be working on certain things, and you was fin do, getting do, should do already. You already working on something. And stop lying. You would never be better lying about a problem that you know you still have if you do not acknowledge that it's an issue. This is a weakness for me. When I see some fine woman, I be like, whoa, not me. I'm talking to you men. I ain't gay. I like men. I used to use a term, and it probably not be appropriate for you, but I used to say that I am strictly, you can put the Lee on there. That beep, 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 Lee. I don't do women. Not at all. One approached me, I probably heard her. But I haven't had one that was, stop the press. Stop. But anyway. Can we be for real? We gonna get ready to get out of here. We got to address the things that we need to address. Good morning, Tolerance. Thank you so much for joining. We're getting ready to get out of here. Address the things that we need to address and stop settling. Stop just sitting back thinking, this is all I can do. This is all I can have. This is all I can get. Have fun with this video. I hope I said something to help somebody. Work on what you need to work on. Work on what you need to work on. And stop allowing life to get in the way of you really living. Life getting in the way of you really living. You're not happy with what you're doing and what you got. Change it. Change it. And all the time changing it don't mean you got to leave your wife or you got to leave your husband. You can change some of your behavior, because some of the things, we put so much extra energy outside of the house. We put so much extra energy in other places. If we would just put energy in the things that we don't like, put energy in yourself. Today is Self-Care Saturday. If you put energy into a thing, it will change. Change it. Speak positivity in existence. Yes. So look, if you're new to me, this is your girl, Coach O. I am your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and to get your dreams out of your head into your life. God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day.